Alright, stream is starting. I don't have an intro yet. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that soon. Maybe right now. Yo, what up? It's your boy. Ghost here. Doing stuff. It's been a minute. I love being down in my studio, man. Except I hate this fucking microphone stand. Oh, I hate it so much. Anyway. Hey, whoa. My editor is calling me out. Yes, I am 15 minutes late today. And apparently, someone was waiting. Hi, sweetie. Sorry I'm a little late. My computer was kind of being a pain. But right off the bat, I'm going to test my Splice plugins because I want to use them, and I don't want to have to fight with them again. I really need to organize my stuff. I have so many. Great. Good. That's what I like to see. Well, how are you tonight? Oh, I'm sorry. How are you? Thanks for coming. We're gonna make some samples today, and we're going to just do some sound design stuff. I should probably make an intro, like a little 8-bit intro. Tired but alive? Well, I'm happy to hear you're alive at least, but yeah, oh man, I'm tired myself. I am. But, you know, we just gotta put in some more work. Another year, we can quit our jobs and then live on the internet and on the road. It'll be sweet. We'll get there. Um, um, I do have some stuff I want to talk about. It's not really for UB, it's mostly for our future audience, like on YouTube. And there might be one other person watching. I don't know. I'm monitoring it too, so hard to tell. Anyway, so things are moving along really nicely. We almost have our first music video shot. I guess this is relevant to you, B. We are still gonna get shots of Alex. We need shots of Alex fire dancing. Alex Nowak, the face man. We were hoping just sometime in March we'll come over and we'll just do what we did at your the last weekend, and we'll do that again, but with just Alex and I think one other or two other people that are also fire dancers. So we're gonna have a music video done soon. We're gonna try and shoot one more music video. We do have one more concept for the peppered olive juice song. And then I do still want to make one music video, I think, for No ID. And then eventually for Mary's song, but I think that one I'm gonna save that one for a while, I think. Just to save money. Make sure that when we do that video that we can make the coolest video that we can at the time. But tonight, we're gonna do some mud pies, some more mud pies. So, you know, I think I'm just gonna start from scratch, and we're actually gonna leave the drum group and stuff for later. when we're designing bases, we're gonna want to have some drums to go with it, maybe some bass as well. Some captain, we're not gonna use captain in this time because we're just gonna make mud pies and stuff. Yeah. Alright. So the first thing, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to actually use the effects group here. We're just gonna make some new stuff. I've been actually having a lot of fun with facepaint. I bought it recently, and it's honestly really fun. I definitely understand why some of the producers that I look up to, like Virtual Riot and Master Bill, that kind of stuff, they seem to be using and talking about facepaint a lot more recently. And I honestly get it because it is pretty sick. I'm gonna throw Rift and Portal on right away because we're going to focus again on making noises, and then we're gonna organize them. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, so I guess I should probably post too that that this is all happening. I'm not very good at social media management yet. I'm still learning. I've never been like naturally good at it, just because I've always been like an internet nerd. So I've been a little awkward. All right, one sec, guys. One sec. Gotta let the fam know what we're doing. A lot of my friends seem to like the studio streams, so I do. Yeah, we do use Twitter. We tweet automatically. Uh, so tweeting isn't so bad. But in terms of just like letting the homies and stuff know, I just post like on Facebook. But anyway, did that just because I had to take some days off. I had some like human landlord shit to do. Kind of took me by surprise, so I had to rearrange some stuff. But I'm back. All right. I'm trying to be more mindful of where the camera is and where my face is. I am, like newer to this, so sometimes I don't realize that I'm making a mistake. I hate this microphone stand so much. I needed this direction, but if I do that, it loosens it up. And every time I try to fix it, it does that. Oh, I'm gonna fix it. 1 second. There. I need to buy a new goddamn microphone and stand. Anyway, so I've been having a lot of fun with Faceplant, and we are going to kind of do the same thing that we did last time. I just want simple signals that we're going to mess with. And we're going to use a little bit less like manual randomization and maybe use a little bit more phase plan randomization. It's a little bit fun, I think, to do that. So, let's see. I think, yeah, I do honestly just want a single mono, slightly out of phase. actually not sure why it's vibratoing. You know, what can you do? I must have turned it on, little LFO. Oh, I remember now. I have effects on. I don't think I turned them off. Here we go. Makes sense. Okay. So we want to, honestly, I've been having fun using simple signals and simple MIDI and using like weird delays and pitch delays and stuff. You can get a lot of cool effects with that. And we're all about randoming right now. So we're gonna get look, it literally, you can do some LFOs. I think you can even do random. Yeah, and you can set it to the sync, and it just moves the variable. So, I don't know, let's do this. So you kind of get the idea. Cool. I'm gonna randomize a bunch of stuff. But you know, why don't we get like maybe a couple and make them different tempos. Yeah, I like it. That's not long enough. Let's see, we'll do... Yeah, like is that Alright, the delay needs to be modulated a little bit less, I think. There you go. Ooh, I like this. I will, that's a good idea. Let's add some more delays. Oh, ring mod. Oh, and hello, Doom Bunny. Ooh, okay, I like that. Let's add an LFO though. Just why not? And that can control. We'll do this. Here we go. Yeah, I like that. Now let's take some Portal. We'll just see what we get here. What, faceplant? You don't love faceplant? Oh man. Listen, I felt that way at first. Oh, hold on, I gotta move this to where you guys can see it. I keep doing that. My bad. That sounds amazing. You like it? Yeah, dude. Isn't it cool? Like what you can do with random and simple noises? We're just getting there, you know. I do like this exponential space. That sounds kind of cool. And I mean, I like that name. That's a sick name. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to open up the macros. Oops, not that button. This button. I'm going to map some MIDI. I'm going to press Control M. And let's see. I guess we'll just do these macros here. Alright. And we'll do the master wet and dry as well. Alright. Hopefully that works. Hey, God, I love Ableton so much. So easy. Hey, what up, Boodlezoid? My man. It's good to see you. You guys have become my little stream family. I do look forward, honestly, to hanging out, and I hope that like you guys start showing up every time. It's pretty sweet. Boodlezoid, I'm definitely gonna get you a hoodie. I'll like DM you. We'll get you a hoodie. Which hoodie do you want, actually? We should figure that out. Yeah, I did get Portal working. It's Splice. Splice was just being a jerk. Hold on, though. I've been meaning to do this. You can get a hoodie. I'm giving you a hoodie. Which hoodie do you want? I'm only giving you either this one, or this one, or this one. Only the cool ones. You purple and orange? Yeah, this one. This one right here. Yeah. That's my favorite too. I'm probably gonna order one for myself, honestly. I'll DM you though. We're gonna get you that hoodie for coming up and being one of my first official Twitch fans. That's right. I'm considering you a Twitch fan, genuine. So you get a hoodie. More people will get hoodies too. I'll definitely get you a hoodie. Don't worry. We'll get you a hoodie. We'll get everybody hoodies eventually. Or you guys could buy some hoodies. That'd be sick too, because all that money genuinely does go into a bank account that I set up specifically for the LED wall. Nothing comes out of it. Well, the bank fees do. There's some bank fees. It's like $5 a month. Everything else, though, stays there just for the LED wall. If you buy a hoodie, I literally don't touch that money. It literally goes into the bank account via PayPal, and that's it. I don't touch it. I need $25,000 to buy this fucking wall. So, if you guys go to GoCedarMusic.com, okay, and you hit merch, see, GoCedarMusic.com, you hit merch, and then buy a hoodie. You don't have to buy a hoodie. I just think the hoodies are sick. You can buy anything. It all goes into the same account. I make like $15, I think, per thing. It's like a range. I don't know. But if you buy more stuff, they give me more money. They give me a bigger cut. And again, it all goes to LED wall. And if you want to see us put together the LED wall and all that good stuff, buy a hoodie. It helps us get there. I really appreciate it as well. Like, really. Okay. Enough of plugging my stuff. I literally have a note written down, says plug merch, you need money. So there you go. Mission accomplished. I bet Editor B is proud of me for that one. All right. Okay. Here, where were we? Now, I like that. I like... Yeah, that's cool. Satellite is a code, like, is that like a DAW? Oh, it doesn't matter what DAW you use? Oh, that's sick. I've been trying to collab more. We're gonna do that. We will. We'll do some stuff. Yeah, exactly. Boodlezoid calls it out. I'm just trying to grow. My income, I don't plan to quit any of my jobs until, like, we're well developed. Like, B will have worked for, like, a year just on editing stuff, I think, before I can fully quit. And that's because I need money. This is all very expensive. I mean, ugh. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, yeah, okay. I like it. Backed by Slink and Dave Guetta. Hey, man, solid producers. Can't hate on them. I know people hate on David Guetta, but I don't. I respect the guy. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do some more MIDI mapping. MIDI mapping. MIDI mapping. MIDI mapping. Alright. I think it MIDI mapped. Oh, I did screw it up. I screwed up one of them. Dang it. I thought I might have screwed it up. What? Hold on. Okay. Maybe this knob doesn't work? No, it does. Okay. It was my fault. It usually is my fault. I think that gives us some good randomization. Let's find out. We'll see. It may, maybe not. All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna try and follow some of Jack Denny's advice from Turnian and do some sample management and building like he does. I've only done it a handful of times, but I do have like all of the tools to do it. I got some Macs for live stuff. Let's just record some stuff for a little bit though. So I'm gonna have to actually not talk because it'll actually pick up my voice. So I'm gonna make some noise. It's going to loop, and we're just gonna record a handful of 4-bar loops because the randomizer like changes every 4 bars, and we'll just see what it sounds like, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I'm gonna turn all these knobs and stuff while I do it. All right, here we go. I did cut it a little short. Oh, but I think that's fine. Yeah. So, I think I accidentally made 2 clips. That's cool. We can work with that. Now, I'm gonna cut them up into 4 bars here. And you're just gonna do 4 bars and Control J. I forgot it cuts out my audio. Ooh. Yeah. See, I'll explain in a second. One moment. Alright, one's gonna be 2 bars. Okay. Let's listen back a little bit here. Oh, see, when I write, dubstep, I make kind of like simple patterns, and then I like to add like my own flavor by making mud pies like this, and then just when a drop needs a pause, I can quickly insert something a lot, let's find a good bloop here. There you go. I'm gonna just I forgot what that is. Consolidate. I'm gonna consolidate that. I'm gonna put it over here. And then you can find oh, I didn't even grab the right part. That's really what I wanted, I think. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Boop, boop. Yeah. And you can just kind of edit. And then you can stick it quick in pretty much anywhere in the song. And it'll, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a cool sample? Another cool thing you can do with audio like this. There you go. I like that. I like. You can also mess with it by like reversing it. Just right click, I think. Yeah. Reverse clips. Now it goes like this instead of the other way. And you can further kind of chop it up. Or if you want, you can pitch bend it. Sometimes I will find a sound that I kind of like, but it needs a little more oomph. So I'll do this. I'll just record me messing with it more. And, oops, I added the wrong track. There we go. And, yeah, a little fast here. Because you gotta edit the clip. Alright, I'm gonna have to use my key station. Simping on Ableton. Ableton's my bae. I've been using it since like 2008. It was right when version 8 came out, actually. When was that? Let's see. Oops. When did version 8 Ableton come out. 2000, okay, so 2009. That's when it was. So it wasn't 2008, it was 2009. And, oh no, I remember now. 7, I remember sucked. Or someone told me it sucked. I don't know. I didn't know. I was using like Reason. I think Reason was up to like 4 or 5, but it didn't have VST support. And so I got on Ableton. I think it was actually, um, I was a fan of Skrillex, and like way back in the day, I met him. I was in production back then, and I met him when he was like on tour with Dead Mouse. I was a tech back then, so I was like, back then I didn't do anything important. I just fixed cables the whole time and moved big cases. Unloaded a semi, and then I loaded the semi again. But I met him, and I thought it was really cool. I really liked his set. I was, new to dubstep at the time. I was like a little trance artist. And I saw a set, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And then he did a show in Minnesota, like not too long, a couple months later, that I like did the flyer for, spelled his name wrong. And I was researching him a little bit by then. And then me, it was like, how do I make dubstep? Like, how do I make those wobbles? That's what I wanted to make. And I was just using Reason, and it was like hard to use Reason for wobbles because it wasn't exactly a sound design eccentric. Like it was the whole package. It was making tunes and stuff. So you had drums and tons of sounds and stuff. But I wasn't like designing it. I didn't design any basses or anything until I discovered Massive. And I wanted to use Massive, but I couldn't use it through Reason. So at first I got Sonar. It was like Sonar 6, I think. It's pretty good. I just wanted to use the VSTs, but then I struggled to actually make anything like coherent. So I went looking for another DAW that could use VSTs, and I found Ableton, and I just haven't looked back. I mean, honestly, when I first discovered Ableton, I was using like Sonar. I had some familiar with Logic, but I'm like a PC user, so I wasn't able to use Logic. So I actually had a learning curve. Ableton was just too direct. Like I struggled for months because it was like, how do I do this? Where's the menu to do this? And it's like there is no menu. You drag it and drop it into the fucking arrangement, and then it's there. And then you do whatever you want. That was like hard for me because Reason, you had to go through a menu, you had to do all these things. It was emulating rack gear. So, you put all these pretend wires places, and maybe your side chaining is all manual looking, analog, digital. It's a style choice, but I didn't like it. And Reason, like I love Reason. I still love Reason. I bought like version 4, 4 or 5, back when you could buy it. So I still have it. I use it for Maelstrom, the green synth. Um, yeah, I love that. I love that little guy. Anyway, that's my little story about how I use Ableton and how I got there. Man, my first Ableton tracks, oh, They're so bad. Oh, I still have a bunch of them. I still even have a bunch of like Reason stuff, like way old, like from like 2013. I was making stuff. Anyway, so one thing that I wanted to talk about is doing some sample management. And I think there's some good stuff in here. I'm just going to go and cut everything in bars. Oh my god, I totally forgot about Fruity Loops. I forgot about Fruity Loops. Yeah, Fruity Loops. I acquired it. I never did buy it, but oh my god, I hated it because it was like version, oh god, like 6 back then. It's on like version 21, but it was like on like, it was literally like 5 or 6, and it was really based around like the drum pattern and stuff. So, oh, it is. Slam Academy is still around, I think. I don't think they need to rest in peace. Hold on though. I'm gonna make some bars, literal bars. I'm gonna consolidate these clips. So it's gonna take my voice offline for a sec. And yeah, FL Studio did used to be a joke. It used to be just, I don't know, I hated it. I just hated using it. But that is no longer the case. I'm not one of those dudes that's anti FL or whatever. I still enjoy it now because it's like a real professional DAW now. But it wasn't back then, okay? It was not. Okay, you cannot. I could not program drums like that. Anyway, that was like 2004. It's a little bit ago. Things are different now. Okay, 1 second, sexies. Okay, I got some clips. Now what we're gonna do, this is important, we're gonna crop them. So now they're all individual clips. I can't like, just like, I can't move it. I can't do this. There's no more data. It's important we do that for this next step. We're going to switch it into arrangement view, but I'm just going to have to do it off screen because I drag and drop it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag these in. Actually, maybe, I mean, I don't know how I would do it. So I'm going to open my second window, which you guys won't be able to see. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to drag these clips into the little clip management bar right over here. See there up here now? I only use arrangement really for mixing, so that's why all this data is like this. I'm usually analyzing the waveforms really heavily. Anyways, now you put them in here mainly so you can export them, from what I understand. Now, this part, I haven't done in a minute, so I might do it wrong. But what we do, we use a Max for Live device. And let's see, I only have the clip explorer and vector delay. I forgot what that is. I must have bought something. Okay. All right. never mind. I forgot. Never mind. I don't think it works right now. There's a couple other things I have to reset up. So, we're going to worry less about sample management right now, and we're going to move on to do some sound design. You guys want to design some basses with me? I'm going to save this project real quick, though. Oh, yeah, I'm just so good at naming things. Okay. Oh, you can delete those. Alright. So, I've said before, with the sound design and bass design specifically, I really do like Serum. I'm familiar with it. I know what everything does. But I am going to use a little bit of uh, bass plant as well. Oh yeah. Hey, well, I do appreciate you stopping by. I'll DM you on Twitch about where to send your hoodie. That's all I need to know. I just need to know. I do need a physical address to ship it, so hopefully you trust me with that information. Or I don't know. I can send it to a PO box, or actually, no, I can't because it's a hoodie. So I don't know. Something to consider. You can just tell me no if if you don't want it. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Well, I'm gonna stream for like another hour, so I'll be around, and we'll figure it out. Honestly, Budozoid, if you are comfortable just DMing me where you want me to send the hoodie, that's all I need. I just need to know where to send it, and I'll ship it to you. Oh, and what size? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't have any way else to do it. That's why I actually have been not. I haven't done any giveaways because it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know if people will trust me with their address, and I don't know if it's fair to ask for it. But cool, awesome. I do appreciate it. We're just having fun. But yeah, just send me your size and where you want me to send it, and I'll get that sent over to you. I hope you enjoy it. I'm honestly super stoked. I can't get one for myself right now, but I will. Okay, let's make some bass noises. Yeah. So I like to keep my basses mono. Just like the core sound design aspect of it. If it's in stereo and you're messing with flangers and filters and phases and filter modulation and all the good stuff that we're going to be doing, sometimes it can have some phase issues. And honestly, they're kind of hard to detect. Like, it may only show up at really high volumes where all of a sudden that bass note is lacking. All of a sudden you're not feeling it. You're feeling all the other notes, but not that. Those are like phase issues. Basically, sound waves, the sound is pressure and waves. And sometimes if the waves are out of phase, meaning the peaks of the one wave line up with the valleys, I think. I forget now. If they line up, they cancel each other out. You don't hear it. You don't hear nothing. So, I avoid writing in stereo and instead save the stereo for later when we've printed it to audio and we're using effects and that kind of stuff. That was free. That was free. for you guys. All right. Yeah, serum makes me happy too, babes. I was just talking about serum. I guess you were in the bathroom or something. But I am going to use serum right now. I do love serum. I will always love serum. It makes me very happy as well. And right now, we're going to do some frequency modulation because I love me some frequency modulation. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to modulate a simple sine wave. Again, I like simple. I like to modulate simple sine waves with really noisy stuff. And honestly, I've been listening to a lot of, like, just dubstep lately. So we're gonna have some fun with, like, some... Yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright, we need to be quite lower. Alright, so I'm turning on frequency modulation. So I turned this oscillator, this noise-making device, turned it all the way down, and I sent it through frequency modulation. So we're using this oscillator to modulate, modify and move this sine wave. Maybe one more. Alright. And I'm going for a kind of scratchy sound. A kind of scratchy Reese is what I'm thinking. And so I'm going to try and look for some flange that kind of adds some scratchiness. That's actually kind of nice. Well, I didn't expect to have such early success. I just want a little bit of movement. Because I'll tell you a secret, I'm not gonna actually keep this simple LFO. We're gonna mess with it. Alright. Okay. Now, one thing I'm gonna do, if I can remember, I'm going to make the grid more. Any 16. Actually, we're gonna... Yeah, actually 16 is fine. I think it actually only goes to 16. But what I want to do is I want to make, like, a variable LFO. So instead of a womp, 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 we're going to have it like a womp, 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 womp. That kind of stuff. But, actually, I do like that movement, so it's fine. We're going to incorporate that. Yeah. Alright. And let's just stick to the hard LFO so we know what it sounds like. See, I can't now decide if we want to make it like an 8 or if we want to do kind of 3 and then 8, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Someday we'll try exploring that again. And I think in this one, I'm just gonna compress a little bit. I'm not a fan of this, honestly, this filter. Yeah, here, let's try this. I did start over. But that's okay, because we're really just having fun. The reason I started over is I wanted to use a different approach and a little bit rougher of a signal. So basically, just to explain what this is, when we have a sine wave like this, here, hold on, I have an oscillator scope. I wonder if Ableton has an oscillator scope. God, look at all this stuff. Man, half of this is like demos that I haven't like fixed or bought. This goes. I have an oscillator. Oh, it's in Melda. That's what it is. Melda oscillator. Or oscilloscope. We don't need an oscillator. We need an oscilloscope. So, here, a little demonstration for you. Here's our sine wave. How big it is how loud it is. And what's going on? Really simply, an oscillator makes a signal go from the non-excited state to the excited state and back. It creates an oscillation. It's an oscillator. And the oscillation of sound creates this, a sound. And it also makes babies, yes, absolutely. Now, when we modulate a sound like this, we take another signal and we change this signal. I'm pointing at it like you can see where I'm pointing at. I'll use my mouse. Right here, you see this. Where if we modulate it with another signal, you can see it come through. Now, let's see. We're going to turn this down. So, alone, we get this. We're going to turn it down, and we're going to turn this one up. You see how the sine wave is different? It's because it's now it's a weird saw wave. And what you're hearing is amplitude signal go up, down, and it makes that noise. Now, if we take this simple sine wave and we frequently modulate it from this oscillator, we're going to see what happens, and we can hear it. So here you go. You see? So that's what we're doing. You can get really cool sounds this way. Now, if you say change the waveform, So when we modulate from this signal and you put it in here, and then we modulate that signal itself, ooh, yeah. And that is just like the stock serum. You know, we don't have any effects on yet. You see that? So that's one of the reasons why I always frequency modulate stuff. It sounds awesome, lots of flexibility, and lots of fun. So now, let's take it a little step further. What I like to do these days, instead of using like trying to map all these LFOs and, you know, have interesting LFOs and keep track of all that, I instead make a group, and I actually LFO the group, and then I put inside of it, I just put noises, like this, and whatever melody. Usually there's not a melody in this case, it's more rhythmic. And once we do that, that gives us a lot more control. And then we can copy the LFO data, I can copy it right to the sub. The sub has its own. I have one sub that is just a sub. It's just a simple subwoofer. I use Massive because I actually don't trust Serum with a simple sub. I've had Serum just die randomly when it was sending a simple sine, just like the sine wave airs out and it like halves the volume for the like bass randomly. Very weird. Happened to me enough where I'm just like, I went back to my good old friend Massive. This is where I first started making growls. In fact, you know what? I might even have some saved still. Oh my god, I do. You guys want to hear some of my very first bass sounds? Here we go. We're gonna do it. God, I'm scared. Classic, okay. Can't even remember how I used to modulate it. Dow. Fuck, I forgot. I think it's... Here it is. Oh man. Honestly, it's not bad. I made this in like 2013. Some hard hitter. I call this the hard hitter. Hard hitter 2. This was so this or that. Thanks, I guess. Oh, that's not bad. Maybe a little faster. Oh, low, baby. Look at my genius naming here. I call them all wub wubs. And I've left them that for 10 years. It's just been on my hard drive as wub wub, low baby. No, Massive is not exactly intuitive, but none of these were. FM8, oh man, FM8 isn't very intuitive either. I still get confused on that. Okay, not bad, not bad. I should give these away in like a Patreon pack. Scratchy. This is what I was gonna go for earlier. did you help program FM8? Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of these aren't up to my standards these days. Yeah. I was all about the hard hits. Oh, this is yay yay hard. Oh, actually, I used this in a song just the other day when I was messing with stuff. I forgot I made this. Oh yeah, I also have. I don't have my. Oh, I have my. Oh, I have like a classic. I have a classic cooker, but it's like so easy to make. I honestly haven't made it in so long. Let's see if I can remember. It's like a triangle, and then like it's literally like one thing. I can't remember. Also, one time, I don't know if you guys know who Basics is, but one time I hit him up like on Facebook. This was like 2013 probably. I was like, hey, I really like your music and your, I think it was Psychopath or something like that. I really liked the patches, and I was like, I'll buy them from you. I'll give you like $100 or something. And he was like, okay. And I did. I gave him $100, and he sent me these. Learned a lot, honestly. Yeah, BassX does some good stuff. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, man. I didn't make these. BassX did. But it was definitely Psychopath. I think the song is called Psychopath. Whatever. I learned a lot from these. I really appreciated it at the time. I mean, I appreciate it now, but I was super stoked at the time. Trying to reverse engineer it, it was a lot easier. It was like, came from the guy. Yeah. $100 well spent, I'd say. Oh, let's see here. I don't even know what this is. Skrillex once. Ass whippers. I honestly don't know what these are. More stuff I tried to make. Yeah, lots of fun. Oh man. OMAB, I forgot what that was. I'm gonna say that guy's name. And cymatics, huh? I forgot I had old cymatics. Well, that was fun. Anyway, let's go back to making some cool sounds. I think I'm actually gonna do this. We're going to make a group And we're just gonna name it base LFO group. And we're going to add serum effects on that. If I can find it. There it is. Oh, look at that. We're using serum in 2 different ways. And now, one thing with the this process, we have to send MIDI to the LFO effects chain guy serum here. So I make a dummy MIDI channel. We're just gonna make one note. Doesn't matter what note it is. We're gonna legato it so it goes the whole way. And that way, anything we send through here will be activated. So if we, do an LFO, now when we play it, this will move. We haven't put anything in there, but here I can demonstrate with that sample. Yep, yep. Okay. You see how we can't hear right now? That's because this LFO isn't activated. It's being muted by it. And so how we fix that, we take that MIDI that I talked about, and we go down here, and we select the base LFO group, if I can find it. There we go, in the MIDI, and we want it in serum. It does it automatically. Yeah, we are doing 150 right now, because we're making bases and stuff. You see how now it's actually filtering and LFOing, being all whoop whoop whoop. Now, that actually demonstrates a good point. You can LFO anything this way, and it sounds a lot like just a bass. And how I like to do this, great press A, we're going to bring up the modulation, or the automation, I'm sorry, the automation lanes, turn off draw mode. Oh, I turned it off. Turn on draw mode. And we're going to change the LFO rate. And luckily, the LFO rate's already what we're modulating. But do be warned, it's very sensitive. So if we went really high, it would go really fast. Oh, maybe not. Because this is the wrong... it's the wrong channel. There you go. So you get so high you can barely even tell what it is. Yeah, I am. We are. I don't know if I answered that question. We are modulating at 150 right now, and I do sync all my LFOs to the BPM. Rarely do I do any like hertz or anything like that. If I do, it's usually to make an effect, to make a whoa 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 kind of effect. Okay, I did. Okay, good. Just making sure. So now, just to demonstrate, we're gonna take this and we're gonna kind of make a little thing out of it. See? That is all from changing the LFO. Now, if we wanted to have like a simple bass sign. First, I'm gonna just turn this off for a second so we can hear unobstructed. Let's see. I'll just make a really simple bass. Let's see here. We're gonna go with F. Let's see. I don't remember all of the notes in there. Good enough. So that sounds boring, right? Boring. But with some modulation, it's slightly better. Very, very slightly, but it's still slightly better. Yeah, it goes pretty low and pretty high. Yeah, you get the idea. So, why don't we make some bass noises? Although in this case, we're gonna make them all the same note. And that's only because if we were gonna sample it, I'm not gonna sample this right now. I'm gonna fix my Max for Live stuff, and then we can organize it and sample it on stream next time. But we want it to the same frequency because we're not changing the notes when we're making samples. Like when we're making samples, we'll typically drop it in there and then change the frequency of it to make it the key of whatever song you're writing in. So you just want it in C or A or F, whatever, it doesn't matter. Especially with Ableton because you can just change it. But you keep it all the same, so then you know where your root note is. So then when you're, putting it in your sampler, for example, you can set the root note right. So then when you're playing the note on the keyboard, it corresponds with the proper frequency. That kind of stuff. So yeah. Modulate use of chicken. I'll try. Alright, now, one other thing I wanted to do. I'm going to erase this. So it's all going to go back to the one. Yeah. Now, one thing that I really like about doing it this way, we're going to set it to like 4 bars here. So it's the whole thing. Okay, this is an example. And rate it up to 16, then we can make like our own, LFO madness. Whatever we want to do. Whatever we want to do. And with 4 bars, it's a little, maybe we should go half of that, 2 bars. So it'll play twice throughout this. And I'm just half-assing this, it doesn't really matter. But normally, if you were writing a song, you would want to at least pay attention to where these dots are going. Yeah, see, it needs more flavor. But then what you can do with this in particular, I'm just gonna maybe erase all this. Oh, I can't remember how. Gotta click on it? Lame. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. But we're we're hardcore in it. So I like to actually, like I said, when I'm actually writing and sticking to the grid, I do like to make sure to pay attention to where these dots are. And I pretty much do where I want the dots to, basically the peaks. I start the peaks first. Kind of helps me figure out where I want everything to be. And then I go and basically I just try to get a dot in the middle of each of these white dots. Try to find whatever line is in the middle of them. Sometimes they're not on there. And then it sounds like this. Alright. Sounds kind of spooky. Oh, yes. Very exciting. Well, my lovely friends, it is getting to be that time. I I need to go do some other stuff now, basically. But listen, I love you guys. I do really appreciate you hanging out with us. Boodlezoid, make sure to DM me where you want me to send that hoodie. I'll get that fired off. I'll do that tonight. And I am actually going to be online tomorrow as well. We're going to go back to playing some High on Life. Took a little bit of a break just because with all the Justin Roiland being a piece of shit, I wanted to uh, make sure to not bring attention to that. So I was uncomfortable playing it for a little bit, but it sounds like everyone cut ties with him, so it should be fine. Sean, no, I haven't had time. I'm sorry. This is the first time I've been down here to do anything music related in a week. Just because I literally I haven't had any time. I'm sorry. But my life should be, calming down a little bit now. And I'll be able to be down here a little bit more. I'm going to be writing my new EP. So, plenty of time. Listen to it and get that back to you. I know I'm sorry I was going to do it this time. Got a little sidetracked. Life comes at you fast. Get satellite. I'll check it out. I will check that out. I'll is it like a VST or something? Like or a website? we'll figure it out. Um, but yeah, I guess I'm going to just end tonight. I don't know who I'm gonna raid, but next time we'll find someone to raid. I do appreciate you guys again. If you guys want to, like, if you're around tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the gaming stream tomorrow. High on Life. Should be fun. And I will see you next week. Sean, Doom Bunnies, my man. I will listen to that track. Do me a favor. Can you send me that, like, on Facebook again or something? Just so I have it. And I will save the URL on my hard drive computer. Oh yeah, raid. Yes, we're gonna raid. Do you have any recommendations for me, my dear? Not that. Press the wrong button. I just don't know that many Twitch people yet. Great. All right. Love that. Shout out to Editor B. My love. Helping me with this streaming stuff. Man, it's a whole thing. Is it what? Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Let's check it out. You guys ready to raid? We'll see what's up. And I will see you beautiful souls hopefully tomorrow. And we'll go from there. All right, sexies. All right, here we go. It's gonna load. Boop. All right, here we go. Thanks, babes.